Westmoreland Community Action is a community action agency, and there's 43 of us in the state of Pennsylvania. Our mission is to strengthen communities and families to eliminate poverty. We have 23 programs that cover the entire county. We work with approximately 8,000 people a year. Our main purpose is to eliminate poverty, work with communities, and improve people's lives. Well, we generate quite a bit of paper at our agency. Obviously, when you have 23 programs and we're responsible to state and federal entities, local entities, and so forth, our reporting is tremendous. Some days I walk into offices and just say to people, hey, drop a match and walk away. That's how much paper we have here. And you're actually seeing my office as clean as it'll ever be. Well, you know, the funny thing is, in taking a look at the possibilities, I like listening to my staff more so. Like the first meeting we had, you noticed I didn't say a whole lot. I wanted to hear what their opinions were because I really value the opinions, especially when you have your CFO, some of your directors there. They're talking about cost savings, they're talking about saving staff time, how we can initiate some processes that will really help our agency. I'm really interested in that, and we have support of the agency, so we really need to move forward. The other side of that, I mean, we have 1 million proposals go out of here. You know, some are $500 and some are $1 million. And so there's so many and they're so varied, and trying to keep track of those, it's nearly impossible. So our planning staff do a tremendous job. The other side of that is we have 200 and some staff. So evaluations come at different times. Keeping track of all the evaluations, the dates, the times, and reminding. Our HR department has to come and remind us lots of times. There's ways to build that in to make sure that those are done properly too. So I mean, the longer we sit down and talk about this, the more we're going to come up with.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you start talking about the cloud-based system and the possibility of having some funding to help our agency improve our capacity with timing and saving staff time and dollars, we're always interested in saving money as a nonprofit agency. For-profits do that all the time too, but we're really interested because we turn our money back into helping people. And it's not like we make a large profit, we help people. So any extra dollar we find goes back into our communities. Actually, we're always interested in opportunities. And I think this is an opportunity to help our agency, help our staff, coordinate a lot of our processes within our programs. You heard some of our directors speak when we're talking about the possibility of making some changes to save staff time, coordinate all of our information and make it faster. That's what we're interested in doing, and it can only help our programs.
Yeah.
I think the possibilities are endless with this. I mean, really, I said in one meeting, and in one meeting we probably had 4 or 5 key ideas that would help our agency. When you talk about purchase orders and so forth, that's one area. That's a financial area. You start talking about maintenance, upkeep of buildings. You start talking about maintenance requests, how you're following through with those maintenance requests, the step process. That's really important. You start talking about reporting from a staff person to a director to me to our board of directors. There's steps all along. All those steps can really be eliminated and built into one process. Those are all important, and I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. Well, when you think about 43 community action agencies in the state of Pennsylvania, there's a lot of commonalities with that. In those commonalities, we are brought together a couple times a year for training. We share a lot of information. So there's a way for every other 42 of the community action agencies to understand this process, how they can benefit, save time and money and efficiencies,